John, Andy Santor, Mill Creek Golf Course. Thanks for coming today. I'm going to show you a few videos we took today. Now, what we were really focusing on, and it really helped your ball striking and your consistency of contact. I know you hit the ball, made much better contact today than you did in our last session. So we were really focusing on maintaining our posture or our forward flexion in our golf swing. What I mean by forward flexion, if you look at the video on the left, I have 3 lines drawn. A diagonal line that indicates your spine angle. The line on the right is from the middle of your sternum to the ground, and the line on your left is toward the back half, almost to where your tailbone is to the ground, back half of your pelvis. Now the goal is to keep the distance or the spacing in between those 2 lines and the parts of your body that it's drawn on consistent throughout your golf swing. Any up or down motion in our golf swing is going to cause that to change, and it's going to affect where the club head is. It's going to get the club head out of position, and it's going to affect our ability to make consistent contact with the golf ball. So here we're going into our backswing, and you make a little bit of you can see that where that's changing a little bit. You stood up a little bit, and that's caused, that's partly caused by those drills I gave you, those one-legged swings to help your internal rotation of both hips will stop you from doing this. But now you're going to have to make an adjustment or a correction somewhere in your downswing, which you do a pretty good job of here. Now, if you look at, get to a pretty good position at impact. If you look at your videos from last week, you will not look nearly that good at impact. And then you can see going through our swing, getting to our finish. Now, the video on the right, the video taken face on, you will notice I have the line drawn on the top of your head. You're going to raise up a little bit there. Now, those one-legged swing drills that I gave you are to improve your internal hip rotation both directions. Trail hip or right hip on the back swing, lead hip or left hip on your downswing. So you can see our body raises up there a little bit. Now we're going to have to make an adjustment or a correction, which we do. But once again, you can see that left knee going out, and we don't quite get rotated enough onto our left leg, and that's where those single leg golf swings will help your hip rotation and will improve that. But once again, much better ball striking today. You were getting the ball airborne better. Everything was better about today than the last session. So keep working on that, and we'll see you next week.